Hello everyone, I'm here with Lil again, and we're kind of continuing Lil's saga. And we've spoken about how Lil came into the practice initially through our chiropractic practice, and how she did and how skeptical she was when she first started in that vein. And now I'd like to talk about how Lil transitioned to some of the other things we offer here at the center for other health-related issues that we really didn't even have on our radar screen when we first met. So I know you came in with some other things initially. The low back situation was the primary concern, but then as we started to get that under control, there were other things that you said, hey, maybe this will help with that. Can you go into some detail with us as you feel comfortable with what you were experiencing and how you thought we could help you?
Well, there are two main issues other than the back and the heart. I'm diabetic, and I have severe, at times, irritable bowel syndrome. That's been going on most of my life. Started in my late 20s. Something I've learned to live with. I've tried, again, many tests, many doctors, many medications. Nothing has helped. I'm big on the pain pills right now because of the back. The pain pills actually seem to help the irritable bowel at times, but I don't like taking the pain pills.
Sure.
I have even tried the pain shots in the past, and my system went crazy. The diabetes, the sugar numbers skyrocketed. I was flushed. Paid a lot of money for them, and they lasted about a week.
And these were epidural injections that
Yes.
get right into your spine?
Yes. Plus my heart doctor does not want me having them because I need to come off my heart medication. So it's a big mess of medications, pain pills, you name it. And I thought, well, they offer nutrition training here. Maybe I'll give that a try.
So that's how you came into us at the center. You kind of thought
Yes.
that might be a
Yes.
smooth transition.
See what it was all about.
Okay.
I was never big on vitamins or supplements, anything like that, because of my stomach issues. Sometimes when I do try something new, it just goes crazy.
Yeah.
So I started slowly again, adding different items. I can't remember all the names.
But they changed too.
But yes,
Yeah.
and it did not affect the irritable bowel. It didn't make it worse, which many things I've tried have worsened the condition. So that's an ongoing thing for me right now. I feel like I'm still in the new stages of that, and a long way to go, but I do see an increase in my energy level.
Good.
Again, a slow progression.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at first thinking, why am I taking these things? I don't notice a difference. But after a while, you do. At least I do. So at this point, it's still new for me, I feel, and I'm still learning and waiting to see what maybe can happen with my stomach issues. It has not affected my sugar either way, which is a good thing. I was worried about that. And here I am.
Well, a couple important things about what Lil really just said. Number one is, as you know, because I preach this all the time, we use primarily organic whole food supplements. And I think it's really important to point that out, because what we were really doing was feeding Lil, and we're doing that now, feeding Lil specific whole food nutrients for specific glands, tissues, or organs in her system, in her body, that are deficient. So by allowing the body to absorb those specific nutrients that are required by those areas and feed those tissues, her body is literally healing as she progresses along. And again, as I said in an earlier installment, the body does this at its own rate, not at our rate. So the important thing for Lil was that she learned that coming in through the chiropractic practice, that her body would heal at its own rate, and it gradually and progressively has, and it's continuing to do that as well, but also that her body can heal from a nutritional standpoint in the same way. very progressively, sometimes gradually, especially with someone like Lil, whose system has been so debilitated over such a long duration of time. You know, between cardiac issues and gastrointestinal issues and fatigue and all the other things she's dealt with. So Lil's story is one that I know many of you share and can kind of relate to different bits and pieces of it, maybe not all of it. So we've got more coming with Lil, and we'll talk a little bit more about where she's going from here and what her plans are. But I hope that this helps a lot of you, and we look forward to bringing you at least one more installment from Lil and maybe some more down the road.